Time to join the wandering, wonderful mind of a self diagnosed ADHD person. My name is Venti. I'm a personal growth coach who guides highly capable software engineers and architects to create a personal operating system that they trust. Now, this is my second week in a row that I'm doing live. And last week, what I did was I committed to do it every week, one live. So now, proudly in front of you that don't watch at all, but hey, proudly I'm here in front of the YouTube audience. And see, the ADHD man is just, I started something now. I'm like, oh yeah, what I was saying is I'll stop reading now because, I have this here prepared. I want to be a bit more structured, so I'm trying to do a bit of introduction, something light, something fun. Just like me, I'm not light. I'm actually heavy as kilograms or pounds, depending where you are in the world. But as a whole, I'm a fun person. So try this. But I actually just wrote it. Just wrote it like 5 minutes ago. So I had to read it out. Next week, I will try to either memorize it or maybe come up with something new. Who knows? Who knows? Not me, unfortunately. So 2 weeks, second week, and last time I was live, it was Sunday fun day. This week, I used my wife's going out so I can be here at my work desk because I just feel much more comfortable and confident standing up and speaking in this manner. And she just went out. I'm like, oh, this is the time, Thursday. So, honey, when are you going out? And she's like, I'm going on Thursday. And I'm like, oh, this is the time that I'm gonna go live then, because it's just more calm for me. Maybe it's because nobody is watching, and now I see that nobody is watching. I'm like, I can just talk whatever I feel like it. Here's a cat who's crazy, so don't um, don't pay attention to me just going around and kicking him because he's not listening. I'm not kicking him. So what I'm going to talk about today, just a bit of a review of what happened since Sunday. It hasn't been this long of a period, but yet so many things have happened. I've been super inconsistent with my work, with my job as a coach. I'm working towards my goal. I'm preparing myself. This week I put a lot of effort into actually updating my LinkedIn, making it looking better, more professional, and reaching out to the proper people that I want to work with. A bit of business stuff, but it just took a lot of time. Um, Second thing that has been a big priority this week was actually signing up as a freelancer here in Bulgaria so that I can be a legit business and start paying taxes. I didn't do it previously because I did not have any paying clients. But now, since Wednesday, I have my first signed contract, and now everything is legit. And I had my first session with my client and had an amazing time. I was in the zone, had an amazing conversation, and I can see just I really can future pace a bit right now. And I know that in just 90 days he can do so much progress. He just needs this a bit of back and forth, a bit of accountability, someone that can just be there and listen for him, not put their prejudice and judgment, and just be there and listen and just catch the little things that people usually don't listen. They don't hear it when they're just talking. Like today, for example, I started I because I'm also I have my personal life coach that we work together, in today's session, I was thinking, oh, what should be my goal for today? 'Cause that's the idea of the coaching session. Just have a specific goal where the conversation is going to, so have some outcome at the end of the 60 minutes that you have. I was thinking, what should be my goal for today? There's so many things happening right now. I'm just gonna rumble and just spit out as much as possible. But my coach, she did an amazing job to just stop me for a bit, allow me to breathe in and feel the resistance that I have, and that it showed up. It really showed up. Just in a minute of breathing exercise, I remember that a few days ago there was resistance building in me that has been building for years now. It's back and forth, and that's with my communication with my parents, specifically with my mom. And we talked about it, and it helped me a lot. Just a lot of clarity. It showed up and gave me this structure of what I need to do. And it's not like she told me what I need to do. No, she was just listening in, and I was talking and talking and talking, and she was listening in and asking me a question. And those questions were amazing because they just pointed me into what I need to do. And I, right after that, I called my mom and we had a chat. And I have this plan that just have to have this confrontational conversation. Maybe it will be this week. Maybe it will be next weekend. I just want to do it face to face, because that kind of conversation that we need to have with my mom, it needs to be in person so that we can actually hug each other. We do care and love each other dearly. Maybe that's a bit of the problem as well. Like I sound like a imbecile brat right now. The love is too much. Now, don't get me wrong. It's amazing. Being loved. Sorry, the cat man. Being loved is one of the greatest feelings that a person can have. Being loved and knowing that there's someone that cares for you so much, it just gives you this relief, this amazing feeling, fulfillment, of support, and just being there with that person. Sometimes too much love is you being so caring about that person that you cannot allow them to do anything that is outside of what you think is correct. And this is where I'm with my mom. And this is where we just need to go ahead and just correct that um, communication style. This is exactly what we need to do, just talk about it. That aside, again, 5 minutes ago. That aside, I've started creating new habits as well this week. I'm using a new method that I'm going to introduce into my coaching, and who better to test anything new for my coaching than on myself. I created like a super simple Google sheet with like a calendar of some sort, but without the dates. It's just Monday through Sunday, and then the weeks. It's not even the weeks of the year. It's just the weeks. A starting day and an X and an O on the top. That the idea is every single day that I do this specific habit that I want to create and install. It's like an action that I know will help me build my business better and reach out to the people that I need to reach out and actually start coaching and have as much as possible coaching conversations, because that's my goal. My goal is 1,000 coaching hours this year. So to be able to get to those 1,000 coaching hours, I need to reach out to as many people as possible and connect with as many people as possible so that we can build trust together and we can work together for their betterment, for their better future, to build this progress and help them get out of the stuckness. So the the habits that I'm building is one of it is I reaching out on LinkedIn to 5 people. I'm starting with 5 people because I don't want to do it. Start sending at least 100 messages per day. The first day I might send it. The second day I'm like, nah, 100 messages, nobody has replied. Nah, I don't want to do it. No, I'm building it step by step. I'm introducing it into my lifestyle. It's not something out of the ordinary. I'm creating it as part of my workflow. So I know, okay, at the end of the day, as I'm ending, I'm just gonna send those five messages. And every day that I do this little small task, I put an X, which goes into green, lights up in green on the calendar. And on the top of, of the spreadsheet, there's a counter. And each X that is consecutively going there goes up to the counter. If there's a zero, an O after an X, it refreshes to 0. The idea is just keep going, just keep going. This is just chaining, doing it daily, and there has been different researches. It's more or less between 20 and 60 days for a new habit that you need to do it consistently every single day in that period. And between 20 and 60 days, it really depends on how big of a change it is, how tough it is for you to actually go ahead and do that. And having this consistently doing it, it first will build a habit for me to actually go ahead and reach out to those people. Also, it's a way for me to test this theory. Is it working? Is it not working? Is it helping me at all? So far, it has been good, but it's just a couple of days. I started it this week. The other method that I'm using specifically for this habit, because it's okay, I need to reach out to people. I have here on my desk on the left side this little red sticky note, like this thing here. I've put it on the left side, and I have 55 25 cents US dollars, like 25 US cents on it. And this is something new that I added, like 2 Bulgarian one lefts, which are no longer valid. Now Bulgaria is in euro, it just doesn't matter. So I have it there on the left, and it stays there up until I start sending messages. Every message that I send, so the 25 cents are cold messages, like people that I don't know or I've just connected or reaching out for the first time. Once I send one message, I take 1 coin, I put it on the right, and on the right, I have this green one. So this is a constant reminder. Every day while I'm working, I'm seeing that coin, and I know that there's a task for me that I need to do, and I'm just moving them. And like I just changed it because I finished my prospecting today, and it's there. Once I update my progress tracker, because that's the other thing that I'm doing, I'm checking my progress on the tasks, and I'm just inputting it and putting in the calendar the axis. I reset it. I put it back on the red line, so that tomorrow morning, once I wake up and start my routine and then start working, I'm here on the desk and it's already preset and it's waiting for my action. And these two little things, honestly, like it's just working perfectly. Um, I started with the 5 coins only. That was my intention, but then I found those two Bulgarian one left coins, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. I can use them as this will be for my hot leads. So I'll reach out to five cold leads and two hot leads. I was like, this is a great way. And the other thing that I'm considering right now is to add one Bulgarian cent coins, like 10 of them, and this will be my LinkedIn interactions, like commenting on different people, going into different groups, and interacting in there. Just every interaction that I do, like a comment that I do, it just tsing, tsing, and I know I need to do 10 interactions throughout the day. I don't need to put it all together, but probably we'll try to squeeze it all together. So it's one task. Again, the idea of creating habits is you need to ease it into your lifestyle. It's not something out of the ordinary. You don't know where to put it. You don't know how to establish it. It's just like I need to start running. Okay. How, when? There are different questions that you need to ask yourself before starting. And I know that many people, I personally have done that. I'm like, oh, I need to start doing morning exercise. Absolutely. I've um, I've I've talked like this for many years, and it was not until not last year, but 2024 in June when I had the great privilege and the great chance to finally read Robin Sharma's 5 a.m. Club book. That I was like, you know what? This sounds this sounds great. I want that. I want that life that he's promising. So let me try it. The life that I want needs my attention for a long period of time. Needs me to have a lot of energy throughout the day. And if this allows it, let me try it. And I tried it. It's amazing. And the 5 a.m. habit stack starts with 20 minutes of physical activity. I've updated, like I've changed it by not the 20, removing the 20 minutes of physical exercise. Rather, now it's I wake up 30 minutes earlier because I want to include both meditation in the morning and journaling. Both of these are great for me. They work so great, and I didn't want to limit myself to with the journaling or with the meditation. And if I wake up at 5 a.m., I just don't have the time before my wife wakes up. And I want that time for me, me myself setting up for an amazing day and journaling, getting through my mind, seeing what is there, seeing what is not there, how you see what's not there, right? Like the ADHD. And of course, reading and learning something new. And waking up at 4:30 allows me that 30 minutes additional to have that time for meditation. And then after the meditation, which is also the best time to meditate, is like 5 minutes after you wake up. This is the easiest way for you to go into alpha level, which is the level that like not deep meditation goes into. After that, I go for a walk, I go to the pull-ups and do some like the street fitness, do some pull-ups. Then I do the journaling, then I do the reading, then I do the hello darling, how are you doing, more like I'm the alarm for her, breakfast, and then the day is going. Yeah, that's my routine, honestly. And the final thing that I wanted to talk about, that has been a big part since the beginning of well, since last week, let's say. Oh, yeah, since last week. Let's be honest. Since last week, um, I've been doing a very extensive case study. Case study on a person that has been such a procrastinator, and he's done a lot of work on himself. He has he changed his lifestyle a lot. So many things, like how he acts, how he talks, how he eats, how he sleeps, how he feels. So many things. Uh, he even started teaching other people about procrastination and about this little voice inside of your head. It's the inner critic, but no, he calls him the procrastination king. And he has been hearing this procrastination king for so many years. And now, last year, he recognized it. He recognized it and started listening in more deeply. And yet, because of that, there are so many changes and breakthrough moments that he lived through. And of course, experiencing a high performance state for about a month. And because once you experience that high performance state for an extended period of time, you always want to go there. Yeah, I'm surprised. Maybe you absolutely figured it out. That person is me, but really, that that's what I'm doing. I'm going through my journals from last year, and I was doing daily journaling. Of course, there are days that I haven't journal, and that's one of the things that I am noticing. How it's how does my lack of journaling, change of routine, change of environment, all different aspects, how are they compiling and showing up for my procrastination tendencies? Because I really wish I could say F procrastination. I'm done with it. I'm never procrastinating ever in my life. But last year, it did show up. It did stole my time. It did take away a lot of potential, a lot of opportunities. It did take away my energy. It drained it. It was hours, there were days, there were some minutes stolen by the procrastination king. Yet there were wins, there were lessons, there was greatness, there was breakthroughs the whole year. So many things. The best year of my life. I told you last time, I'll keep telling it until 2026 is the best year of my life. 2025, the best year of my life. And now I've been reading since last week, as I said, and now up until end of June. Yeah, end of June. And so many things showed up as in the high performance state, how I was reacting, how what were how did I went into that state, how did I maintain there, what were the premises, then what happened, like little bit of steps looking back and seeing, okay, oh, this affected it, this affected it, this affected it, oh, this caused it. But because it already had few ingredients to actually break it, and then the infamous procrastination king showing up his face and just being there to totally distort the new truth that I was building. Then throughout the year, going in and out of this state, and it was never for this 1 month of period that I had in the beginning of the year. And from mid February, sorry, from mid January to mid February, I was in this state. I wasn't watching any videos. I wasn't watching movies. I was spending it learning, studying, coaching, everything. Like this is the time that I was congruent with my calendar. Everything I put on the calendar, I was following it. I was exercising. I was thinking about my eating habits, and I was thinking about what brings me energy, what drains my energy. And then mid-February was the first vacation for a long weekend where I stopped doing my morning routine. Then it was hard for me to go back to my normal regime. And then three huge things happened in my life, which my fiance at the time went on a holiday for 20 days. And I just missed her so much that it just broke me. I did a 5 day fast at the same time because I was like, I want to do 5 day fast, and the best way to do it is when she's not here. Because first she'll be eating, second she won't allow me to not eat. She said that. She really said that. And the third thing is that I started working on my website, which was a task that I just didn't know. I'm lacking the skill there for sure. I've done a bit, but at that time it was completely I had no idea what to do. All these three things just totally destroyed my system, and I was back to the good old Venti of spending time on the phone for hours and hours and hours, binging movies. And when you go back to the default is easy, it's comfortable, it's known. So it's just super quickly go there. And when you give into the distraction, you scrub off your progress. That's the problem, because progress takes time. It's not instant. Oh, I'm changed. I'm a new person. I'm transformed. Nothing else matters now. I'm not a procrastinator. I'm the most consistent, hardworking person in the world. Nothing can stop me. No. Change happens over time. You need consistent, committed action, daily action, showing up as that person, day in, day out. And when one day you say, come on, I'll just for a bit, 3 weeks of progress. Because the next day you give some, it, give some breadcrumbs to the procrastination king. Hey, yesterday you watched, it was fine, right? You didn't like, it was just a one small little video, and you were still working a lot. Let's just watch it again one. This time it's two. The next day it's three, four, five, and it doesn't stop until you stop it, and then you need to go back to the normal routine, and you need to do it again day. That's why I believe in the calendar X marks the spot, because it just shows that the chain link, and it's a game. You want to keep the chain going. So try it on your calendar. You don't need to create a spreadsheet, something fancy. Just on your, if you have a calendar here, like this one, for example, or a bigger one, or whatever it is, choose an action. For example, you want to start exercising in the morning. So say it like this: every morning, once I wake up and brush my teeth, I will do 20 minutes of exercise. You can do running, you can do squats, you can do whatever feels, you can do yoga, whatever feels natural, and it will freshen you up. Do that, and every day that you do it, put an X on your calendar. Put it the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and keep the chain going. If one day you slip up, look at the calendar and say, I can do better. It's fine today. I forgive myself for slipping up. It's fine. I can do a better chain now. slip up can happen. We're human. Everybody mistakes, everybody errors, everybody needs some downtime as well. But being amazing and making the difference between I don't want to do it and I'm the person that is always doing it is when you do the mistake, you get back up again quickly, like this. And that's what I'm trying to build for myself right now. I'm not going to test myself with sleeping because I don't want to give in to the distraction. But when that happens, see, that's words. When that happens. No, it's not going to happen. But if that happens, I'll just brush it off and continue the next day. And on that note, if you ever watch this, because nobody joined, but if you ever watch this, you are first of all an amazing person, and just drop a little message, a heart, a dot, whatever it is, just to let me know that this is reaching out to you and it speaks to you. And ADHD, man, I forgot. Second, I'll see you next time. Bye.